morning, everybody, and welcome to Health Talk. I am your host, Dr. Niru Prasad, with my background in pediatrics, emergency medicine, affiliated with Henry Ford Health System, St. Joe, Oakland, and Beaumont. The theme of our Health Talk today is role of meditation in our daily lives. Joining us today as our guest speaker is Lakshmi Akhilia, and she is the coordinator from Brahma Kumari Yoga Center, and Shanti's sister, and she is a co-member there. Both of them are going to talk our viewers about the role and the importance of meditation in our daily life. Good morning, Lakshmi, and welcome to my show.
Before I say anything else, let me thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk about our organization.
Well, no problem. Meditation is becoming more and more popular among all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So before we get started, can you give a short introduction about yourself?
Oh, I love to talk about myself. I was born in India, raised in India until I was 19. I came to US in 1964.
Okay.
So I'm aging myself. I'm 74 as I speak. And 1987, after my husband had left the body, died, I became a Brahma Kumari.
Oh, okay.
So I've been doing it for 30 years.
30 years.
So this is my lifeline, and I love what I do.
Yeah.
And I took this knowledge in Boston.
Oh, good.
But I moved to Michigan 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I run the center in Michigan with many wonderful helping hands.
Good. And how about you, Shanti? Can you give a short introduction to our viewers?
Yes. My name is Shanti, and I'm working as a software professional. And I have been practicing this meditation for the past 12 years.
20 years?
12 years.
12 years, okay.
So I have a beautiful family, my husband and kids, and everybody follows this. So meditation is really helping me in my day-to-day life, at job, at house, everywhere. So it's making me a better person.
Yeah,
so I'm so glad to speak about it today.
So now, what is the question for Lakshmi? What is the organization philosophy, and what is your mission statement?
The organization philosophy is very simple. We can empower ourselves with the power of thought.
Okay, yeah.
And that's very simply done. It's free of charge. You don't need any help from outside. The change that you want to see, the transformation you want to see, comes from self-checking. What are my thoughts right now? And this organization philosophy is very simple. You are the master of the self, the senses. And you can master that by just going inwards with the power of thought.
Power of God. So what do you think, Shanti? What's your impression?
Yes, meditation comes from a Latin word called medere, which means to heal, to cure, to think about, to look after. Meditation also means communion, means communion between two beings.
Right.
Either you can, if you're remembering somebody, you say that your connection is with them. So it's kind of remembrance, meditation.
Yeah.
Similarly, meditation also means an inward journey, looking into the self. What do I need? Where am I? Which direction my thoughts are going? Self-introspection.
Yes. So I did a lot of research. I've been doing that. There has been so many articles written, about the role of yoga and the meditation. Improves the brain. Bottom line is it improves the blood supply to the brain, and it raises the level of serotonin, which is a good hormone, for our well-being. So that's good. So now, Lakshmi, you tell us what you want to talk more in detail about the mission statement.
Okay. since now I'm using cheat notes because
Sure.
of my age.
Oh, good. Don't worry about it. Look at me. Look at me.
This is really, I would like to read it out loud.
Sure, yes.
Acknowledges the intrinsic goodness of all people, especially the self. That's really the bottom line.
Right.
Since you are what you think before you think. Be proactive with every thought. We teach a practical method of meditation. When I say we, the Brahma Kumaris, we teach practical method of meditation that helps individual understand their inner, innate strengths and potentials and values. That is the mission statement.
So those are the mission statement. Right. So the people who sign in, before they go, they should know something about all these missions, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you give them some information.
Yeah. As when they come in for the foundation course, we do talk about really the basics, what we teach, how we teach, and when we teach, all of that. And also it's free of charge.
Yeah.
Anyone can walk in and we can teach. There's upcoming classes are happening in month of March.
Okay.
If they want to come for a foundation session, they can do so in the month of March.
From the month of March. That will be better for anybody. Absolutely. Because the weather improves by March, right?
And also anyone can walk in for walk-in meditation, providing they make the call before they come.
Okay.
And I'm available. Some of us are available for providing guidance and tools for meditation, how to do meditation.
Yeah.
And I just want to briefly touch on one thing. This organization started in India.
Yeah.
This is not
I was going to ask you. It's very interesting.
I like to jump the gun.
Yes, yes.
This
started in India,
Started in India. It's not a grassroots organization per se. It is established in 1930s. It's worldwide. There are many, many centers all over the world. And the founder, he was a visionary. And what he did and what he still does, even though he had died, it's amazing. He has made such an impact on many, many people. And his focus is on empowering the women.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the reasons I love this organization. Most of our center coordinators, people who run the show, are women.
Oh, most of them are women.
The reason being, women really are the ones who really run the nurturing part of life. They are the ones who make us who we are, spiritually and also socially.
So most of, just so that our viewers to know, most of the instructors are women because they have more empathy, they have more patience.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the organization has initially started in India. And you were mentioning something about Mount Abu.
There are two main centers. One is in Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India. The other one is in London, England.
Okay.
They both are headquarters, but they're two different headquarters, and they each cater to East and our West.
So that's good. Yeah, it's good to know how it started and how it has been going. Yeah. So now, Shanti, will you address some of the following? How to do it, where to do it,
when to do it.
How, where, why?
Yes. Yeah, I would be glad to walk you through that.
Okay.
So when we said meditation is introspection or inward journey. So usually we have a couple of steps that we do through the meditation. The first one is when you want to meditate, have an aim of what I want to achieve in the next few minutes that I'm going to sit in meditation. And then start with relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, and then concentrate on what thought you need, and then concentrate on the breathing also, and then contemplate, realize, and then experience. So I think rather than talking, let's also I would guide you through the next couple of minutes so that it's a practical explanation of how we are doing it, and then I will talk about where to do it and then when to do it. Okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
So sit comfortably, all the viewers. Wherever you're sitting, sit comfortably, keeping your legs relaxed.
Put the legs down. Okay. All right. I'm doing it too. Shanti, I'm also doing. I'm going to following you. Okay.
And then make sure your upper portion of the body is also straight. Shoulders easy, relaxed. Now take few long, deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in once again. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. When you're breathing in and then breathing out, there is a rhythm, right? You're breathing in and then breathing out.
Breathe out.
So kind of like your focus right now is on that breathing in and then breathing out. So the mind has become a little bit quieter now. So now taking this quietness, let me contemplate to look into myself. Who am I? Am I this body? Am I the position that I hold on to? I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, or I'm a mother, I'm a housewife, or am I doing an occupation? So who am I? Try to think about that. Go within and then ask yourself the question, what do I want? What do I need? Go within. And then if the answer says, I want happiness, then think about this. Where do I get the happiness from? And remember the moment when you were really, really happy, maybe as a child, as you had that experience of that before.
Sure.
So try to experience that moment again, right now, staying in the present, try to experience that. And then I also create this thought that I am happy, irrespective of whatever is happening around me, whatever situations around me. But I create a thought, I am happy. I'm a happy being. Create that thought, hold on to that thought, and experience that thought. And then radiate that thought. Because when you're angry, you create that anger and then you will radiate to the other person, right? Similarly, if I can radiate anger, I can also radiate peace. I can also radiate happiness.
Peace and
meditation is a technique wherein you have an attention and awareness on the kind of thoughts you're producing, and you direct your thoughts into a much more beautiful direction.
So these are the 6 steps, yeah. And the question that I have, like if you are like very angry, you feel like shouting, yelling, so then what do you do? Right. Suppose somebody is really out of control, then how can they quieten themselves with this?
Right. Because why do we get angry? The question comes with I'm angry, but why somebody is angry? Why do you get angry, Doctor?
Right.
No, I'm asking you the question.
Yeah. Sometimes
when you are angry, why do you get angry?
Yeah. I am not angry myself because I'm a very low-key person. I can hold a lot. But I'm only asking you because some of the times, I encounter with the people who are very hyper and they are very...
Yeah, because sometimes people get
I don't lose my temper. I never lost my
very
temper.
nice to
never.
hear that.
Yeah.
Very nice to hear that. Because people tend to get angry or hurt because
Anger.
there is a kind of expectation that the other person should behave in a particular XYZ manner,
Right.
but the other person is not behaving in that way.
And then
so obviously, then you start to get the other person gets angry. But now when we practice this meditation, we get into this particular thought that my happiness doesn't have to be dependent on other person or other situation.
Exactly.
My happiness is my internal quality, which is an innate quality of within me. So I am not dependent on either circumstances or people to be happy. So I will be always happy.
Right.
And even if the other person is angry, I stay quiet.
You will
I'm not
stay-
going to I'm not going to react.
Right.
But I'm going to respond with a positive thought, with a positive energy that the soul is in pain, the soul is in anger, means having that compassion,
Try to
having
put up
that
with-
empathy towards the other person also, that person is going through so much. So how can I help? So being peaceful and sending that energy of peace towards that other soul who is in need of that would definitely
Exactly. So that will help both
Yes.
me and plus the other person, because when the other person quiets, we are happy, right? How about you? What do you have to add, Lakshmi?
The way we teach meditation is to ask ourselves 3 questions. And to begin with that, we need to remind ourselves that I am. When we meet each other, we say the word Om Shanti. We
Okay.
have taken 2 words together, Om and Shanti, created a thought by combining those 2 words. I am peace. And you don't stop at the thought level. You make it into experiential. How I am peace. I own it. So by saying that word to myself, I'm reminding myself my innate quality is Shanti, peace. So let me be in that frame of mind. When we do meditation, there are 3 things we ask ourselves. First and foremost, who am I? As Sister Shanti was saying, I'm not the body, I'm not the role that I'm playing. Therefore, I am a soul. You have to understand that really the deepest concept, I am a soul. The second question we ask ourselves in meditation is, before the meditation, who do I belong to? Yes, I have physical parents, by whatever I am here. However, my soul has parents. My being has parents, that is God. So I belong to God. So I identify myself as a soul, as a child of the Supreme Soul. The third question is the one that really we need to focus on in meditation is, what do I do with those 2 energies put together?
How do I put it together?
I'm a soul. Supreme Soul is guiding me. How can I benefit from that is what we do in meditation. As Sister Shanti was explaining, when we sit in meditation, it should be goal-oriented. You don't sit because you're going to do meditation. It's always something that you want to achieve. And the other thing is you need to have discipline. I am going to invest the next few minutes for transformation because I don't like the way I'm behaving or feeling. That comes back to the thought. In order for me to do any of that, I need to think properly. So meditation has to start with faith, determination, and discipline. I am going to do it, come what may. I'm going to really become silent to listen to myself. If you look at the word silent, if you unscramble it, it becomes listen. So let me become silent to listen to myself.
So silence comes automatically, and then the next will be listen, right?
It's a paradoxical statement when I say this.
Silence.
When I say it's silent, in order for me to be silent, I need to create a thought that causes noise.
Okay.
But I create a thought to say to myself, I am silent. I'm going to listen. Listen to the self, listen to God. It comes in the form of a feeling, not just a thought anymore. So that is fundamental to our meditation. Reminding myself that I'm a soul, I belong to the Supreme Soul, making sure my life is reflected with those two energies. We have a saying that we use in our lives is, let your face be the walking, talking billboard of God. So that's what we do in meditation.
Yeah, so that's very good, very nice, calm, quiet. Yeah, and most important thing what you said is good. Silence, and then silence leads to the next step, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, you have anything to add?
Yeah, you were asking me the question about how to do it. We explained, and then now the question comes, where to do it and when to do it.
Where and when.
Where and when, right. So if we ask the question like where you want to be happy, where you want to be peaceful, you said all the time, right? Wherever I am or whatever situations I am, I would like to be happy, right? I would like to be peaceful. So you can do the meditation wherever you want. But in the beginning, because it is difficult to concentrate for any new beginner, I would like to suggest them to in the morning hours, in a place which is a little bit quieter, so that they can start in a quieter place and then start to focus more and enjoy the meditation. And once you know the art of meditation and the meditation techniques, you can do it even between hundreds of people.
Good.
Wherever the situation might be in a chaos, but you can stand as a pillar of support,
once
being
you know
stable.
Exactly
How to connect, whom to connect, just like Sister Lakshmi said, the inner energy within you, connecting to the highest supreme energy, receive that power, and you can do that wherever you want. Now, and when to do it.
Yeah. So Lakshmi, 1 minute question, last question for our viewers. Can you add it? What would you suggest?
People can access information on our websites.
Okay.
And also, if you type in YouTube, type in Raj Yoga commentaries by Brahma Kumaris. Many commentaries come in many different languages.
Oh, okay.
And they are sometimes 1 minute and sometimes more than.
And you can pick up what language you are speaking.
Absolutely,
and you can
absolutely. Do it. They're available, and all you need is computer savvy. So.
Okay. And Shanti, one last 1 minute question. Last minute advice for our viewers.
I would like all the viewers out there to come and then experience this meditation, because whatever we say sometimes it's all verbal, but if you come there and then physically experience the vibrations and know more about meditation, that would help us a lot.
Right. So this is your birthday. I didn't know. This is a happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So kind of you.
Yeah. So I like to thank our viewers today. I like to thank both the guest speakers, Lakshmi and Shanti, for coming to my show. And the show is the topic, role of meditation in our daily life. I'd like to thank our camera, our producer, and everybody for helping me produce these wonderful videos. And until I see you again, have a safe, wonderful, happy new year, full of happiness, joy, and health. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for inviting us. And you too have a happy holidays and happy new year.